on his end. Let's have Amber Amos. Amber Amos, please unmute yourself. Amber Amos, yes.
Good day, ma'am. Good day, Honorable Minister. I just want to, my question is focused on the time frame for this project. You know, we have a period for application processes, selection, and then the time for assessing the fund. And if we don't have a time frame for it, maybe the longer the whole thing stays, it might, looking at our system, maybe some stuff might come in. But at the same time, I also want to look at the administrative constraints where the government, maybe the government that started this particular project is not on seat again, because we're talking of extending it even after 2023. What are the measures put in place to make sure this program continues?
Thank you so much for that. So I hand over to the Permanent Secretary at this point. Please, sir, you may wish to answer these questions.
Okay. Thank you very much. Concerning cooperative application, if I will call it that, that is where more than one person's come together to apply. I think a major eligibility criteria will be that we must have the BVN of one person representing your group. And then that person must be between the ages of 18 and 35. And then, of course, that person will also provide a collateral, a guarantor that will be held responsible for the funds. And I think once that is done, and we're certain that those that are engaged in that business from that will fall within that age group, will be able to deal with such a team. We will also, I think it will be nice that we get the cooperative, if I'll call it that, or the group of persons that are coming on board to take on. I would think that you have your internal processes, but there must be somebody that has to represent you as the person applying for the loan, as we can't have everybody's name in the cooperative as applicants for just one loan or once-off loan. As you're aware, we have a cap of 3 million in the first instance, and then of course as low as 250,000. So we will expect that. Then concerning sustainability, we are seriously hoping that the nature of this fund such that, number one, it is ring-fenced. Number two, we already have a team in place that is putting together a bill concerning the Nigerian Youth Fund that will go to the National Assembly for approval into a law. The moment it is signed into a law, then no other government can take it out. And then we're working hard and hoping that sometime next year, we'll be able to have this signed into a law. And once it has an act backing it, then you know that it doesn't matter what government comes or goes, you can't just throw it out, except you go back to the National Assembly for a repeal of that same law. So we feel that with that in place, sustainability will have been ingrained. And as long as young people continue to take and pay back, then there will always be funds for us to be able to reach out to others. Concerning the length, I think the first person also asked, how long does it take to start your application and to be able to benefit from the law? Well, you know, we're just beginning and there are a few teething problems here and there. But as we stabilize going forward, we are certain that it will take between a week and 3 weeks max from application to disbursement. We should be able to cover that.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for that, sir. We do have a few more questions. Mr. Vincent Olo, I hope I pronounced your name well. Vincent Olo, I am unmuting you now. You may wish to unmute yourself. Vincent Olo. Vincent
Hello.
Olo. Okay,
yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. So let's hear from you, please.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Honorable Minister. Yes, I have a question, and my question is like this. If I have a business already, if I have a business running already, and then I've not registered my business, and my business is where maybe I'm requesting for something for amount like 2-3 million, would that be to give me? Or if I just registered my business with CAC like 3 days ago, or a week ago, and then maybe after